President Southern Kaduna People's Union, Sokapo, Jonathan Asake, commended the effort of Honorable Samson Dikko for providing 1,000 bag of rice seed to 3,000 farmers in Southern Kaduna.
So it is actually in the interest of our leaders, people in political leadership today, to really take strongly the issue of providing security for these farming communities, and particularly those that have been displaced out of their own lands, that they should facilitate a way they can go back and continue, and then be supported to continue their own way of life by producing more food. If not, there will be serious food insecurity in not too distant future. Because we understand that there are foreign Fulanis that have actually infiltrated the nation. They have come through our porous borders, and they are everywhere in our forests, in our bushes, and in our communities. The government must take decisive action in flushing out these bandits, as they are called in some places, or the killer herdsmen, or whatever they call the name, by whatever name they go. That these are criminals, these are terrorists. They are coming from outside the country to kill our people, to displace them, and stop them from actually producing food. So they should flush them out. They should bring them to justice.
Speaking on the importance of farming, stakeholders at the summit identified armed banditry, kidnapping, and general violence as a threat to food production in Nigeria.
One of the Maslow hierarchy of needs is to make sure that people have food to eat. And since this is about providing food to the needy and making sure that food security is enhanced in our community is very laudable. So we're making every plan to ensure that the fertilizer is distributed this month, but at most July.
Dikko is just barely 2 years in the House of Assembly. He has not even completed his first tenure. But looking at what he's doing, you would think as if he has been there for 8 or more years. So this program of distribution of rice for farmers in Southern Kaduna to plant is a good initiative, which is aimed at making sure we have enough food. Once you plant it, by the grace of God, at harvest, we will have enough food, and by way of improving the income capacity of the people within the zone.
For Honorable Samson Dikko and Dr. Chetachi Dikko, they will continue to support the people of Southern Kaduna in all ramifications in order to bring development in the area.
Our expectation from the beneficiary, they should go and sow this rice. They should not sell it. We're expecting that by next year, we should be able to sell rice. We will not buy rice in Southern Kaduna. I felt there is a need to fight hunger, not just in Jaba local government, but Southern Kaduna. I think it's the best thing for us to go back to farm. So Operation Fight the Hunger. And how do we succeed in getting this? We have to go back to farm. So we felt there is a need to make these seedlings available to the people of Southern Kaduna, to make Southern Kaduna the hub of rice production.
This is called upland rice. That means we plant now, and in 3 months we'll be ready to harvest. And hopefully, by the grace of God, we will learn how to plant 3 times a year. So we will not plant for 1 season and it's gone. We have Uncle Ben's rice, we have Abakaleke rice, we have all these other rice produced everywhere else. But we do not have rice produced here in Southern Kaduna. So we're starting Kalani rice here in Southern Kaduna. It will be a product of Southern Kaduna, planted here, processed here. Will be harvested here, processed here, packaged here, and then will be sold here as well. It will bring economy. It will raise up the hope of the people. When you talk about empowerment, this is actually the biggest empowerment that we can think of.
The rice seedlings were distributed to vulnerable farmers across the 8 local government areas that make up Southern Kaduna as measures to address food insecurity in the zone.